Hello YouTube. Let's learn how to, with the help of OS module, export directory listing to external file, textual file. Now, we are talking about first level listing. We are not going into depth. We are not recursively doing things. We are just grabbing that first level listing. So it will be really simple, nothing special. We're gonna use OS module and list dir. Now, we need to pass something to list dir, method or function, and that's target, that's path to that specific folder. We can do that into a couple of ways: reading from textual file, grabbing user input from keyboard, or just hard coding things into our script. And let's do that right here. So we will import OS and we will define that path, which will be in this case a bunch of things into DLL folder. And we have, because this is standard, this is default Python directory with DLLs, we have some files there. So different extension, nothing special. So C // because we are on Windows, and Python 3732 subfolder DLL and lowercase s. Really simple stuff. So how to grab that listing from file? We're gonna use for loop for that. So for x in, and now we are calling actual operation os list dir, and we need to pass something to this function, which is a target, which is path. And for every line in that report, we will print line by line, just now on a screen, and later we're gonna do that into file. So print that specific x or line, and let's run our script. Source must be saved, so simple listing or first level listing. And there you go, we have our files. So let's create some file which will be report TXT. So let's open it, because every time when we are opening file that doesn't exist, we are actually creating that file. Open report, simple report TXT, and we will write to it. And when we are done with writing, we need to close it. File close, because if we don't do that, data will be somewhere in PC but not in our file. So finish it with closing. Now let's substitute this print to actual writing to file. So every time when you want to do something like that, you will print file and then write, and this will remain the same. So let's run our script. Source must be saved, blah blah. So no errors in the right panel. Let's check our file, which is simple report, and yeah, there you go. But I have a mess here. It's just concatenation. I didn't use plus new line. You need to do that, plus new line, and you're gonna do that when you just type / and n. So let's run it again. And because writing to file, when you run this script one after another, every time that file will be content in file will be totally deleted, because W is kind of aggressive. If you want to append new things to old things, you're gonna use A for append. What was I about? Yeah, let's run our script. Okay, no errors. Let's check our file. Simple report, and there you go. Now this is really simple, but you can practice a little bit if you know HTML and CSS. For example, transferring this script into some kind of HTML report, or maybe beautify it with a little bit of CSS in such a way that you will put, for example, tags around this specific line from listing. So you can think into that way. So you can also practice by defining path, not hard coding it here, but grabbing it from external file and taking it from keyboard, for example. So that's about it. Really simple stuff. If you have questions, ask. If I don't know, someone else will respond. And yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for subscription and support, and see you in the next tutorial.